Can you believe it? This is an incredible scene. Captured by a tourist in the wilderness. Just in an open area not far away, there's an animal resembling a yellow weasel, engaging in a fierce battle with a huge vulture. At this moment, the vulture appears to be defenseless, allowing the other to press it against the ground and rub it. The current vulture seems completely powerless to resist. In order not to be eaten on the spot by this animal, he endured the pain and dragged this creature, and ran wildly on the ground. So what exactly is this creature that dared to attack a prey larger than itself alone? Will the vulture ultimately defeat this creature and regain its freedom? Stay tuned as we continue following the camera down. As the running vulture is once again pinned to the ground, it's evident that shaking off this creature is not so simple. Forced to do so, the vulture takes a brief rest, then seizes the opportunity to crawl back up from the ground, flapping its wings frantically, in an attempt to take flight forward. But no matter how it accelerates its escape, this creature shows no sign of giving up. It seems determined to have the last laugh today, resolutely intending to devour this large bird. Seeing that its escape plan has failed, and the opponent still relentless, the frustrated vulture has no choice but to fight back. As the saying goes, a skinny camel is still bigger than a horse. At least the vulture, with its size advantage, has grown up eating meat. Could it still allow this puny opponent to take its life today? However, in the heat of their battle, just a short distance away from them, suddenly a foxwolf appeared, just when I thought it would come to join the feast. It slipped away discreetly. Perhaps it wasn't interested in the vulture before it. As the battle between the two escalated, the animal tightly clamped onto the vulture's belly, while the vulture retaliated with sharp claws. But the vulture was clearly at a disadvantage. Realizing that this couldn't go on like this, I might not see the sun tomorrow. So, seizing the opportunity, it quickly got up, trying to fly ahead. Will the vulture succeed in escaping this time? Unfortunately, the vulture's attempt to take off this time still failed. No matter how it tried to escape this land of death, but he could never shake off this guy who wanted his life. Although this animal appears weak on the outside, and doesn't resemble large carnivores that have the ability to kill with a single blow, since the beginning of the hunt until now, his abundant energy, however, has shown to be remarkably astonishing. For the vulture, he's like a sticky plaster, firmly sticking to himself, leaving him no chance of escape whatsoever. It's evident that this animal's endurance is not to be underestimated, so up to now, we can roughly infer from its appearance that this fellow belongs to the canine family, somewhat resembling a jackal. But speaking of jackals, we've never seen one so thin and small. As time ticks by, after numerous attempts, the vulture is still firmly grasped by the opponent. It can only be said that this bird of prey is Cowpie's wife. Entering the vegetable garden, Lady Jean pulls vegetables. However, it seems like whenever heaven closes one window, another window will open for you. The vulture gets another chance to take off. As its feet leave the ground, it desperately flaps its wings for warm-up. It seems like it's about to soar into the sky this time, but it's still just a bit off. By all accounts, the vulture's flying ability shouldn't be this poor. It's like an absurd trip to the Arctic. Utterly absurd. Could it be that this vulture is already sick? Or internal injury? That's what led him to this point. Failed to let myself fly successfully. However, out of the instinct of survival, struggling vigorously to spread its wings and make a final attempt. At that moment, the nearby creature, fearing the cooked duck might run away, leapt up and bit the vulture's neck, instantly bringing it down to the ground. It seems today the vulture is truly doomed. There's no way around it. This is the law of the jungle.